The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll get it up to the 44. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. They go play action. Here's Penix. Looking for a target. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. They get 7 on the run, but still 3rd and 13 to go. Penix working from the gun. He's on the move. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Penix on 1st down. Pitts brings it in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now. Play action. Here's Penix. It is caught left side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And again, it's Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Ku all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. From the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's Thomas. He's got... Oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both top. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves. This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Penix here from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. Jukes out a one-stop, and he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 47. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd down give to Robinson. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Daniels. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing from the gun here. It's Cup. That's Thielen. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Catch made by Mitchell. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. To throw, Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Daniels back to throw. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Still working past the 40. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Penix now on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Looking right, throwing deep. Big game downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. Not throw to the outside. That gets the job done.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Penix working from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now lead by 10. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give to Brooks, running right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Now Daniels off the play action. Brought in right side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on 1st down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Penix now. Walker hauls it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Penix on 1st down. Hauled in left side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. short side option here. He's running left. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. A pickup of 9 that takes them up to 4th and just 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Josie Jewell making that stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, set now. 1st and 10. On the gun, it's Daniels. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, Daniels to the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on third and long. Thielen's got it. It's complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Fourth down. Here's Daniels. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But
They did it right back. That's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Panthers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They go play action, here's Penix. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st down, here's Penix. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll run it with Bijan. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Staying with Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Play action. Here's Penix. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, Penix. Getting out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and of course, it's the incompletion. Well, that's a type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. This one finds the fullback. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 37. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Catch made by Mitchell. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10. lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing Penix. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. An option give to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Got a man. McCaffrey has it. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Handoff here to Mitchell. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. The throw is caught. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down run with Brooks. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's Daniels. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 41. They did it! He made the interception! J.C. Horn to pick it up. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's Thomas. He's got it. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The give now to Mitchell. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Looking to throw it. Folks, it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Pitts brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. The back grabs it.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Robinson. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. They're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for Brock Ewer, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.